Welcome back, race fans, to the second round of the GR Supra GD Cup Asia Philippines. I am Apple David, and I am your host for Round 2 Leaderboard Challenge. So, before we get things started with the races, please watch this video. Toyota has been involved in motorsports around the globe for over 60 years, and pushing the limits of its vehicle under the most extreme conditions shows how Toyota constantly strives to build ever better cars for all roads, using their years of experience, technology, and drive through Toyota Gazoo Racing. And e-motorsports is just as much as part of Toyota Gazoo Racing. And for those of you who are just tuning in today, the GR Supra GD Cup is a global one-make race championship with competitive stages and a knockout tournament at the Asia Regional Round. Now that we are on round 2 of the Philippines leg, racers from the Promotional and Sporting Class will be competing extra hard to earn points because round 2 will have a 1.5 times multiplier. So for those who are just joining round 2, can definitely catch up with those who raced during round 1. And aside from constantly building ever better cars and experiences, Toyota never forgets that safety is always the priority. Toyota have always advocated for responsible driving and road safety. And the GR Supra GD Cup is no different, even virtually. Moreover, this competition is not only about racing, but it is also about helping our fellow Filipinos who are in need. We are encouraging our racers and viewers to donate any amount to be given to the students' transformation and enrichment for truth values integration and promotion beneficiaries. Toyota will also add on top of the gathered funds to help out our beneficiaries. I know you are all gearing to step on the gas and get going, so without further ado, let's get this thing started with our junior racers. We started with 24 racers who registered, and now we are down to 8. But how about we quickly get to know each one of them who joined our junior class. Here are Carl Lopez. We also have Rafael Lauren Cruz from Guro Cruz. Manolo Ablaza. We also have Nathan Cham, Jordan Cyrus Abbas, Anton Carlos de Dios, Axel Nocom, David Enzo Izon, Ethan Ignacio, Gian Casimiro, Inigo Anton, Jarod Messina, Joaquin Garrido, John Paul Veloso, J.R. Gan, Nate Paredes, Pablo Samson, Prince Delfin, Rafael Ang, Russell Gabriel Cabrera, Sebastian Soto, Seven Aleman, Lester Crispin, and Jared Arthur. Again, all 24 of them competed in our junior class, and we are down to the final race, and only the top 8 from this list made it through it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we see right there that jaw-dropping red GR Supra, and that is our safety car. It is gonna go for a couple of laps, leaving our grid. And for the information of everyone, and if you are wondering, we are actually having a rolling start format just for this specific race, the final race for the junior class category. And again, I welcome you all to the second round or the final race for the GR Supra GD Cup Asia Philippines Junior Class category. And para sa mga kakatunin lang ngayon, just a heads up, a couple of names that you can watch out for. Last round's champion Russell Cabrera, also Inigo Anton, and Sebastian Soto. You have to pay close attention, and I believe we are just about seconds away from the official start of this final race. I hope you guys are ready. And here we go. Race is on and leading our grid. Right there is Manolo Ablaza Natolski on your screen, closely followed by the rest of the pack. Makikita dito, konting gitgikan, unahan agawan sa pwesto. And Natolski left behind. We have a new leader this early. Grabe, simula pa lang ang intense na. That's Joaquin, that's Joaquin Garrido taking the lead, overtaking itong si Russell, and at the same time, John Paul Veloso. This is a 3-car lead, but closely followed by our ranked fourth so far. Ito, 4, just right behind each other. PRR Waken, again, that's Joaquin Garrido. Take note of that. And as they continue to race, this is just our first lap. Again, we are going for 6 laps. Let me just tell you a couple of trivia about the track that they are traversing right now. Naku, napakagandang gitgitan yun. That's a bit Between John Paul Garrido and Sebastian. Let's see who will emerge victorious in just that particular gitgitan. I think it was Sebastian who was able to get the better of that collision. Pero ito pa rin si Joaquin Garrido with a steady lead, but can't relax. Especially this early, you can't relax. You have to get good positioning, but at the same time, learn how to pace yourself. Hindi rin naman pwede na talagang gas. It's a different strategy. It's not all speed as our racers go through the second lap. Again, as I was saying, it's racing, but it's interesting how hindi naman pwedeng gas, just step on the gas. There are a lot of strategies that goes into it, especially if you're familiar with our track that I will talk about in just a little while. Again, the turns, the curves, when the perfect time or the perfect chance to try to overtake. That is something that you learn through years of practice and at the same time studying the particular track that you're about to race in. Just a quick rundown. It is still Russell. At first, it is actually Joaquin followed by Russell. Okay, now let's. You saw there a car went off track but was able to go back, I believe, and will continue to race. And that racer is actually, let me check. That's Russell. Sebastian Soto. Oh my gosh, he is actually one of those na talagang been performed really well in the last race. He finished 3rd. Let's see kung makaka-recover pa siya dito sa ating race. We are just pang ilang lap pa lang naman to. This is just the second lap pa lang. There's still a lot of time, a lot of chances to recover for Sebastian, but right there, still leading our track is Joaquin Garrido. But a good contention dito by Russell. That is Russell Gabriel Cabrera. Okay, so I think we are now going on our 3rd lap. Ooh, a little spin by that car. Let's try to see kung makikita natin whose car was that, but I hope, that was Manolo, if I'm not mistaken. Jaron Messina. That was Jaron Messina with a little spin on his car, and you see now part of the leading pack is Inigo Anton out of nowhere. We saw his car kanina, I think around 4th, 5th, but now trying to catch up again, Inigo Anton. This guy, I saw this guy race in an actual race during the VRF, and grabe, young but very, very impressive. We joke about him nga, baka minsan napapagod niya siya. Every race na lang, podium finish. And he keeps on impressing people na napapanood siya. Imagine yung potential ng batang ito. Still very young, but he keeps on breaking his own records. Oh, another spin by Sebastian. I think there's something wrong with this car. I'm not sure. I think that's the second, like a mini spin na nangyari sa kanyang car. I hope makarecover pa siya. As you see here, Sisig, that number, that's Nate Paredes. On the latter, mukhang medyo napag-iiwanan. Let's see this, Inigo Anton, right behind Russell Cabrera. Okay, so now this gives me a chance to talk about our racetrack. Again, this is an Autopolis International Racing Circuit, a real racetrack that is notable because it's located in the middle of a mountain range in Oita Prefecture of Kyushu, Japan. And as I said, it's built on the side of the mountain, so you can imagine a lot of elevation changes that makes the race difficult, but at the same time interesting. And a good time, if you're wondering, if you're trying to guess a good time to finish this, it's actually 1 minute 53 seconds. And for our racers in this final race, the junior racers will have to go through this for 6 laps. And right now you can see a vision from the racers' point of view. Ano kayang pakiramdam racing virtually? How is it different? I'm actually wondering, how is it different from racing yung actual race? If I can just interview, pwede ba yun? Wala ba tong post-game interview? If only I can interview them and ask how it's different, especially this one. Makikita nyo dito, lumalaki na yung distansya ng lead. Russell Cabrera getting a good lead, good distance, being able to separate himself from the rest of the racers. But of course, again, following him is Inigo Anton, probably just waiting for the right time and the right chance to try to contest this first place so far. As we go through this lap, this is our fifth lap. Oh, we are 1 lap away from determining the winner or the champion and the top finishers again for the final race, junior class category. Pero medyo maganda, you know what? Even from the start, itong si Russell Cabrera, ang galing, ang ganda nung pag-maintain niya ng lead. He is able to make or to show a good defense. Sabi nga nila, defense. Just like in basketball, you know, there's offense, there's defense. You try to defend. I remember James Deacon explaining to me yung being an offensive driver, a defensive driver, when to be a defensive, when to be an offensive driver. Pero this time maganda, I can say, the defense and at the same time offense na ginagawa nito si Russell. But tingnan natin kung may one last push ba ang mga racers behind him. Again, that's Inigo Anton, Joaquin Garrido, and at 4th so far is Sharon Messina, if I'm not mistaken. Again, we are about to go to our final lap. I'm interested. I want to see how their strategies. And I mentioned ko na kanina with the race, I find it interesting and amusing na it's not all speed. Kasi kung ako, sasabihin mo racing, then just step on the gas, dire-diretso. The faster, the better. But I learned, in the past 2 years, I've been hosting the VRF. It's not about speed, it's strategy. As right there, we go through our last lap again. Russell still with the lead. Inigo Anton at 2nd, and then Joaquin Garrido sa 3rd. Let's pay close attention to this final lap and see if magkakaroon ba tayo ng changes when it comes to the ranking, as it is right now, dito nalalabas yung mga, if you have one last push, you'd see it here. Again, the strategies, the curves, the turns. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. I wish I could. If you can see me right now demonstrating it. But I think I want to give props to Russell Gabriel Cabrera kasi ang galing. From the start, he was consistent, good strategy coming in to this race. And again, he was our last round's champion, followed by Inigo Anton. So parang deja vu ba ito? Is this deja vu? We'll see. We'll see kung meron bang redemption na manggagaling from the other racers, especially Inigo Anton, who finished first place behind the champion Russell Cabrera nga during our last round, wherein they competed naman sa Suzuka circuit. Here we go, final stretch. Very steady, you know. And the start, when they're trying to get positioning, done, it was more intense. But this time, if you're watching it, the racers approaching the last quarter, again, not much difference when it comes to the leader, Russell Gabriel Cabrera and Inigo Anton. And there you have it. The race is over. A convincing victory, I must say, by Russell Cabrera, followed by Inigo Anton, and then Joaquin Garrido. So again, just a quick recap. Our champion for the final race, junior class, is Russell Cabrera from Toyota Team Cebu. Coming in at the second place is Inigo Anton from Avengers Racing Team, and third place, Joaquin Garrido of Parts Pro Racing Team. Again, congratulations to our champion and to our top finishers for the junior class category.
Want to know what leveled up with the new Toyota Vios? Leveled up look! Daytime running lights, 3-tier LED headlights, glossy black front grille and bumper, upgraded fog lamps. The current Vios just leveled up with a new cutting-edge exterior. The new Vios. Level up your drive.
If you like what you saw, you can learn more about the new Toyota Vios and other models by visiting toyota.com.ph. Or you can also check out Toyota's virtual showroom from the comforts of your home. The upgraded virtual showroom now showcases a 360-degree exterior and interior view of a wider range of Toyota vehicles. Info tags about the vehicle specifications, and compute your monthly amortization. So, now that you know that, it is time to go back to our promotional class qualifying round. And for this specific category, we have a total of 63 drivers competing in this category, and just a few names that you have to take note of or watch out for. I'm going to mention, and I hope you write this down. We have Gab Senires, Lance Padilla, Lance Gubalia, Peter Amadeus, and Jether Miole. Those are the names you have to watch out for. And just a specific or something to take note of is that on the semifinals, or during the semifinals, the point system is actually 1.5 times the multiplier. That means the racers who find themselves in the middle of the pack after the qualifying round, they have a good chance of actually catching up in the semi-finals. So that is something to take in mind and take into consideration. And another thing for our participants, they are required to set their time lapse within the given time frame of the session, and then the timesheets will be combined and the top 24 will advance to the round 2 race. Congratulations to our top 24 drivers in the promotional class who will be moving to the semi-finals next week. There you have it, all their names flashed on your screen. And right after that, why don't we jump through the list of drivers who will be competing in the sporting class. And right there, some of the racers you have to watch out for who are actually real racers. In this grid, we have Estefano Rivera, Alex Brown, and John Dizon, and also some pro sim racers. On the grid, we have Terence Laljave, Corban Guerrero, and Luis Moreno. Wow. What can I say? That is such a strong grid. Definitely a lot to look forward to and be excited about. So I tell you, you must catch that and more next week only here at the GR Supra GT Cup Asia Philippines. Here you go with our race results for our sporting class. There you have it, all of them. And again, I want to say congratulations to the promotional class and sporting class drivers who qualified and will be competing in the semi-finals next week. And now, before we wrap things up for tonight, we will go on a short break.
Want to know what leveled up with the new Toyota Vios? Leveled up look. Daytime running lights. 3-tier LED headlights. Glossy black front grille and bumper. Upgraded fog lamps. The current Vios just leveled up with a new cutting-edge exterior. The new Vios. Level up your drive.
What do we go for? We go for experience. We go for excitement. We go for sport. We go for style. We go for fun. We go for the new Toyota Wigo.
Again, if you're interested in going for something awesome like the new Toyota Vios, you can learn more about the new Toyota Vios and our other models by visiting toyota.com.ph. Or you can check out our Toyota's virtual showroom from the comforts of your home. The upgraded virtual showroom now showcases a 360-degree exterior and interior view of a wider range of Toyota vehicles, info tags about the vehicle specifications, and compute your monthly amortization. And with that, I'd like to congratulate all the winners of our junior class category and at the same time, the drivers who made it to the semi-finals of the promotional and the Sporting Class. And of course, our viewers, thank you very much for joining us, and we hope to see you again next week. Mark your calendars. The semifinals and the final races of round 2 will be broadcasted live on August 29, 8 p.m. here on Toyota Motor Philippines Facebook page. And if you guys want to help build better and safer lives for our beneficiaries, visit our site or Facebook page to learn more about how you can donate. Just keep them coming because Toyota will be adding on top of the donation collected from everyone. Again, thank you very much for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you again in the succeeding races, and we cannot wait to witness 3 exciting classes. We are all along for this ride, so buckle up and enjoy the GR Supra GD Cup Asia Philippines. My name is Apple David. Thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of the weekend.
What do we go for? We go for experience. We go for excitement. We go for sport. We go for style. We go for fun. We go for the new Toyota WeGo.
Want to know what leveled up with the new Toyota Vios? Leveled up look. Daytime running lights. 3-tier LED headlights. Glossy black front grille and bumper. Upgraded fog lamps. The current Vios just leveled up with a new cutting-edge exterior. The new Vios. Level up your drive.